Hey everyone, it's Suey here. I got a lot of tags to catch up on, so I'm going to film a bunch right now, but you're not going to worry about that because it's going to be, uploaded a week or two down the road, so that won't even matter to you, but I'm just saying. So here is one that is called the Quick to Judge Challenge. It was created by Ali Rizdel, and I was tagged by Moriarty at Books and Bocadillos. The idea for this challenge is to pick out 5 to 10 books. Whoa, 10? From your unread stacks. Read the first paragraph of every book, rank the books based on the first paragraphs, and add your highest ranked book to an upcoming TBR. Simple enough, right? So I'm sitting here in front of my stacks of books that are kind of on the immediate TBR. And these ones right here behind me. I don't know how many I'll do, but I don't think I'll do 10, maybe 5 or something. Here's one that I really want to get to in March. So it's kind of biased. I think it might win, whether, even though I'm supposed to be ranking all these, but it's called All Better Now by Neal Shusterman. This is his latest release. This is the one I got from him and got signed by him a couple weeks ago. Let me read the first paragraph. Do we count one sentence as a first paragraph, or do we go a little further? This chapter is called Mario Rides Space Mountain. It was the wrong time to be living on the streets. Not that there was ever a right time, but this new disease, it was picking up steam, threatening to be another pandemic. No, Mario didn't even want to invoke the P word, as if just thinking it would make it so. Okay. Now, I also know that March is middle grade March, and I bought this at the used book sale just the other day. Cece Rios in the Desert of Souls by Kaela Rivera. She was also in all of the conferences that I went to this past weekends. And so her books sounded intriguing to me. So when I saw it at the book sale, I grabbed it. But the problem is I don't know if this is the first one or if it's part of the series or what. And I meant to look that up, but I forgot. So I'm hoping this is the first one. Let's read the first paragraph. I think that there's also just a one-liner, so I might go a little bit further. This chapter is called The Creatura of Progeny and Stars. I was 7 years old when I met my first Creatura. I was wandering through the Cerros, the hills of the desert beyond town, at night, barely avoiding low heads of cactus. In the dark, their spines looked more menacing than they did under the sun. But then, I was a child. Everything looked menacing in the dark. Yes. That sounds good. Okay, what other book am I wanting to read real soon? I was wanting to read a Kristin Hannah book, but I just don't know which one. How about The Great Alone? Everybody says that was a pretty good one. Kristin Hannah, The Great Alone. Let's see what its first chapter is like. 1974. That spring, rain fell in great sweeping gusts that rattled the rooftops. Water found its way into the smallest cracks and undermined the sturdiest foundations. Chunks of land that had been ready for generations fell like slag heaps on the roads below, taking houses and cars and swimming pools down with them. Trees fell over, crashed into the power lines. Electricity was lost. Rivers flooded their banks, washed across yards, ruined homes. People who loved each other snapped, and fights erupted as the water rose and the rain continued. There's a flood. There's a big-time flood starting this book. How can I do this one? Lunar Love Story by Jean Luen Yang. You know, I don't know if I can do a first paragraph. Okay, maybe the first page. He gave me until next Valentine's Day, 1 year, and I've already messed it all up. Oh, I need to read this one. I just really do. This one might win also. Putting that with, how about, I don't know if I like that one. Let's see. I really need to read Liane. I really need to get to this one that we got last year at a book signing. Liane Moriarty. Here, one moment. Let's read the first paragraph. Later, not a single person will recall seeing the lady board the flight at Hobart Airport. These are all just one-sentence paragraphs. I'll read a couple of them. Nothing about her appearance or demeanor raises a red flag or even an eyebrow. She is not drunk or belligerent or famous. She is not injured, like the bespectacled hipster with his arms scaffolded in white gauze so that one hand is permanently pressed to his heart, as if he's professing his love or honesty. She is not frazzled, like the sweaty young mother trying to keep her grip on a slippery baby, a furious toddler, and far too much carry-on. She is not frail, like the stooped elderly couple wearing multiple heavy layers as if they're off to join Captain Scott's Antarctic expedition. It keeps going like that for several paragraphs, saying what she is not, but then comparing them to other passengers on the airplane. Oh gosh, there's so many books to read. This is kind of fun. Do I keep going? This one was recommended to me by Ellen in her tag, the Booktuber recommendation tag, which I'm working on. That one's kind of a hard one. I'm trying to think of what to recommend to people. But this one is sitting here waiting for me. So do I jump into it now? This month? Let's read the first paragraph. New York Tribune, Evelyn Hugo, to auction off gowns by Pyra Amrit, March 2nd, 2017. Film legend and 60s it girl Evelyn Hugo has just announced that she will auction off 12 of her most memorable gowns through Christie's to raise money for breast cancer research. Oh, that's sort of a prologue, I guess, this article. Chapter 1. Can you come into my office? I look around at the desks beside me and then back at Frankie, trying to confirm to whom exactly she's talking. I point to myself. Do you mean me? Frankie has very little patience. Yes, Monique, you. That's why I said, Monique, can you come into my office? Okay, that's funny already. That's 6. Should we leave it at 6? So I would rank them. I'm really intrigued by, that first page of Lunar New Year love story wants me to read it right now. So I'm going to say that one first, and then Neal Shusterman. All better now. And then, okay, so should I hold them up for you? This one's first. This one's going to be second. And then if I'm ranking by the first pages, I think I would, or the first paragraphs, I think I would probably say this one third. And then probably Evelyn Hugo fourth. And then probably Cece Rios fifth. And then Kristin Hannah, the Flood one, The Great Alone. There's my ranking. So I think I'm going to do these two for sure. Yeah. But I do need to do a middle grade. So I'll probably do this one also. Oh, goodness. And these ones will still have to keep waiting. Woo! For a while. There's my judging by a, what's it called? Judging by something. Quick to judge by the first paragraph. I don't know who wants to do this one, who hasn't done it yet. Maybe I'll tag a few people in the description if I think you haven't maybe done this yet. Probably a lot of people have done this one already. I hope you enjoyed my shuffling around of some books here and my choices. Should we see if I actually do it? Okay, until next time. Happy reading. Bye.